Here with Wilton Speight. So Wilton, man, I think everyone that I've talked to, Coach Walsh, other players, analysts, they've all said that you've had an outstanding week. How do you feel you've done?
I feel good about it. Today was not as good as yesterday, but I still made some pretty good throws. It's easy when you're throwing to some of the best receivers in the country, but it also makes it tough when you're throwing against Jabril and other guys on the defensive side of the ball that love to blanket and swarm the offense. But it's been a good week so far. I learned the playbook really quickly in like one sit down, and so I've been able to make my reads and get the ball out where I need to for the most part.
One thing I've noticed about you, you said it's tough to throw against Jabril, but you haven't been scared to do that. You continue to go at him. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, I'm trying to make a little bit of a statement this week. Every time I see him in and I see a good matchup with a certain route that we have in the play call, and I see Jabril on the receiver, I'm going to go to his side and show you guys that he's good, but there's other guys who can make plays too, and I want to be able to talk a little bit of trash back to Jabril too, so it's been good.
So are you typically a trash talker, or is that something that Jabril has brought out in you this week?
No, I mean sometimes. I mean, not like Phillip Rivers or anything like that, but if someone gets in my face, I'm not going to sit there and take it. But when it's fun trash talking with Jabril and know that we're brothers now and we're going to have each other's back for 4 and 5 years. It's all in good fun. There's some other guys that I don't know as well, and I'm not going to go trash talk to. But when Jabril will seek me out every other second, I'm going to get back in his face and let him know what's up.
Now, here's the deal, man. A lot of people are talking about the interception that he had on you. Yeah. Few recognize that before that interception, you actually got him on a play. Now, I made mention of it, but you hit him with a back shoulder, right?
Yeah. We Erman Lane was on a stutter or a sligo, and it was a good matchup, and I saw it, and I wanted to go to Jabril's side, and Jabril didn't jump on the slant, but and he was over top of the deep ball, so I just threw it as hard as I could, back shoulder, about 30 yards down the field, and Jabril tried to reach out and just went right past his fingertips. But he came over and said, "I'll give credit where credit is due," and told me it was a good throw. But yeah, I got out after practice to look at my phone, and I was like, Twitter was just blowing up like Jabril Peppers picks off Wilton Speight. I was like, where's the credit for the back shoulder? But it's Jabril, and that's kind of how things work, so it's whatever. I'm not too worried about it.
Well, again, what continues to come out is you kept going back at him after that play, the next day going back at him. The confidence that we see in your game, and in talking to your dad, talking to Steve Clarkson, again, talking to the analysts, they say that as much as you're better with your footwork and your mechanics, your confidence is on a different level now. Do you kind of feel the same way?
Yeah, I've always kind of been like that in high school. Maybe not so much in my early years, but I, in my opinion, can make every single throw on the field. And once I get the chemistry down, I have confidence in all the receivers that are out here too. So if I see a little window, I'm going to try and fit it in there as best as possible. I'm going to try not to make a stupid mistake and be smart with the ball, not just try and use my hose to get it in there and throw it as hard as I can, but just make the best decisions I can and like you said, be confident.
If there was a turning point, if there was a switch in your career, your dad said it was when you hurt your shoulder. He said he remembers coming on the field, and you were saying it's over. Yeah. And he said, no, it's not. And he said from that point on, he sensed a different perspective, that you kind of realized that it could be taken away at any moment, and you were a different guy from that point forward.
Yeah, seeing Russell Wilson and Jake McGee kind of go through, and they had trials and tough times, but I kind of just thought it would be easy, and I got to my junior year and I was getting recruited heavily, and I made a decision to go for the end zone and kind of got flipped up in the air, and when I came down I broke my collarbone, and I told my dad, I was like, it's over, this college dream, it's done, and like you said, he told me it's not, and that night it really kind of woke me up and was like, look, if I'm going to do this, I've got to get really serious about it. And since that day, it's been 100% effort and no looking back, and just trying to achieve my goals.
All right, good luck out there, Wilton. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right.